if you're the Phillies, and I'm sure Dombrowski knows his reputation, where he needs relievers every year, why not just add Duran and not need a closer for the next 2.5 years? Yes. Or, if you're the Dodgers, it's not like the money's going to matter to them. Why not just add Clase and just be like, well, now we have the ninth inning settled for 2.5 years. Right. We don't care if he makes $18 million in arbitration the last year. Like, what's the difference? So, yeah, you're right about that. But I think that's an element where there's some pretty good relievers. And there's also just kind of a playing chicken element of like, if Cleveland is legitimately taking offers on Clase or even Cade Smith, who's like their minimum salaried setup guy, is it smart for the Twins to try to make a deal in that in that environment, or should they wait?
Sure.
Is it smarter to try to trade one of your guys before Clase gets traded, or is it smarter to have Cleveland trade Clase and then whoever finished second for Clase maybe will give you more because the market closes around them a little bit.
Or squeeze out another year of value for Duran and then move him next trade
well,
deadline.
That, which we talked a lot about on the last show. So I don't know. I think it seems increasingly clear to me that the Twins are open for business, but I think that's been trending that way for several weeks now just from their on-field performance. And, it's nice to win a game from the Dodgers. They play, by the time some of you guys listen to this, they'll be playing the Dodgers. Maybe they win again. Who knows? But I don't really even think that would change that much because they're not going to get to 500 even by the deadline. But I don't know. I like we joked about it a minute ago. There's a big difference between the Twins are fielding calls about these things versus the Twins are committed to getting the best value they can for fill in the blank.
Right.
Because I just think logically they very rarely get to that point ever. These circumstances with the ownership situation and the front office situation and all that, why I think it's unless you're just going to get blown away by an offer that you're just certain you'll never get again, or you can't risk an injury, or let's say the Dodgers get a different reliever and they're not willing to give up two of their best prospects or whatever. Otherwise, just wait till November and revisit it. You might have a new owner by then. You might have a new front office by then. You might have made 3 other trades by then, and you'll know what better the direction of the team. But if someone wants to call and say, look, we're just going to give you the whole thing for it.
It was one of the things that came out of the Thad Levine interview. Like, keep checking in. Right. Like, you keep having conversations.